We'd been married for 8 years. Sarah and I met in college, fell in love over late-night study sessions and cheap pizza. She was ambitious, always climbing the corporate ladder, while I ran my own small tech consulting business from home. We had a nice house in the suburbs, a golden retriever named Max, and what I thought was a solid partnership. But looking back, the signs were there. Late nights at the office, secretive phone calls, that new perfume she started wearing. I chalked it up to stress from her job as a marketing executive. It all came crashing down one rainy Tuesday evening. Sarah had left her laptop open on the kitchen table while she stepped out to grab groceries. A message popped up from someone named Mark. Curiosity got the better of me. I clicked, and my world shattered. Emails, texts, photos, all evidence of an affair that had been going on for months. Mark was her boss, the charming VP who'd been mentoring her. They planned secret getaways, whispered sweet nothings about a future together. My heart raced, anger boiled inside me, but I didn't scream or smash anything. Instead, I closed the laptop, poured myself a coffee, and thought confronting her right then would have been easy. Yell, cry, demand answers. But where would that lead? A messy divorce, her playing the victim, maybe even keeping the house while I started over. No, I needed something smarter. I decided to play the long game. Let her think she was getting away with it, and watch as her choices unraveled her life thread by thread. The next morning, I acted normal, kissed her goodbye, wished her luck on her big presentation. Inside, I was plotting. First, I started documenting everything discreetly. Screenshots, timestamps, nothing invasive, just what was already out there. I didn't hack or spy, I just paid attention. Sarah began slipping up more. She'd forget to log out of shared accounts, leave her phone unlocked. I learned Mark was married too, with kids. His wife, Emily, seemed nice from what I saw on social media. I didn't tell anyone at first, not even my best friend. Instead, I focused on me. Joined a gym, picked up hiking with Max, even took an online course to expand my business. Sarah noticed the changes. You look great, honey, she'd say, but her eyes darted away. Guilt, maybe? Meanwhile, her affair heated up. They started talking about leaving their spouses. I overheard a phone call one night. Alex is clueless. We'll be free soon. That's when I made my move, or rather, didn't. I accidentally left some financial papers out showing our joint savings were healthier than she thought. Sarah had always handled the bills, but I'd been quietly building a separate account. She didn't know about my side investments paying off. One evening, she suggested a romantic weekend away. Just us, she said. I agreed, but something came up at work for her at the last minute. I knew it was a rendezvous with Mark. Instead of fighting, I said, no problem, babe, go handle it. She looked surprised, then relieved. That trip, it was to a fancy resort. I didn't follow them, but I did check our credit card statements later. Charges for wine, spa treatments, all on our card. She was getting bold, thinking I wouldn't notice. Weeks turned into months. Sarah's work performance slipped. Late nights meant missed deadlines. Her team noticed, whispers started. Mark, being her boss, covered for her at first, but favoritism breeds resentment. I anonymously tipped off the company's HR about potential conflicts of interest. No details, just a nudge to review policies. Nothing illegal, just a concerned, industry peer, email. At home, things got tense. Sarah snapped more, accused me of being distant. Irony, right? I stayed calm, suggested counseling. We can work through this, I said sincerely. She agreed, but canceled sessions twice, citing work. During one session we did attend, the therapist asked about trust. Sarah fidgeted, changed the subject. I played the devoted husband, sharing how much I valued our marriage. Then came the big blow. Mark's wife, Emily, found out. How? Sarah had sent a careless text with a photo from their trip. It pinged on a shared family iPad. Emily confronted Mark, and the fallout was explosive. Divorce papers flew, custody battles loomed. Mark, panicking, threw Sarah under the bus at work. It was a mistake, he told HR. She pursued me. Suddenly, Sarah was the one facing scrutiny. Her promotion canceled, her reputation tarnished. Sarah came home one night in tears. Work is a mess, she sobbed. Mark's being a jerk. I held her, offered comfort. What happened? I asked gently. She confessed bits and pieces, the affair, the regrets. But she minimized it, said it was just emotional. I nodded, said I forgave her. Inside, I knew the end was near. The company investigated. Emails surfaced, not from me, but from coworkers who'd seen enough. Sarah was let go for policy violations. No severance, just a box of her things. Our friends heard rumors. Social circles shrank. She turned to me for support, but I'd already consulted a lawyer quietly. Our prenup protected my business assets. One evening, over dinner, I laid it out. "I know everything, Sarah, from the start." Her face went pale. "Why didn't you say anything?" she whispered. "Because you chose this path," I replied. "I gave you every chance to stop, to come clean, but you didn't. Now, look where we are." She begged for another chance, promised change, but trust was gone. We divorced amicably, on paper. She got half the house sale, but her career was in ruins. Job hunts failed, references were lukewarm. Last I heard, she moved back with her parents, starting over in an entry-level gig. I thrived. Business boomed. I traveled, even started dating again. Max and I hike every weekend. Looking back, revenge isn't about destruction. It's about stepping back and letting actions have consequences. Sarah ruined herself, one bad choice at a time. And I rebuilt, stronger than before. That's my story. If there's a lesson, it's this: secrets have a way of surfacing. Live honestly, or watch it all crumble.